Mrs. Rogers places a cup out for her guest. Nana is coming for tea. A china cup with tea brewed accordingly, appreciated and made with love, just how Nana had taught her many moons before. It is such a beautiful act of love that Mrs. Rogers places out that cup, that she pours out the brewed leaf, and the pungent tea aroma infiltrates the atmosphere, because Nana is coming for tea. From an astral plane. What? The unimaginative people gasp. She pours tea for a ghost aghast. They have let life wear them into bitterness. Too distraught they are to conceive that love lasts beyond the boundaries of one plane. Yes, Nana is coming to drink her tea. She can't touch the china cup. She can't make the liquid disappear. She resides in a place where nourishment of such the sort isn't required. But she turns up because she loved and loves her grandchild. She turns up for the aroma, to place a hand upon her granddaughter's shoulder, just to let her know she is there. She turns up because this is what they did and will continue to do. Love exceeds all possible realms. Real love. Behind her spirit presence, a dog trails in. This pooch is returned to pup now. His light has transcended his earthly frailty. They stay a while. They always stay a while. Nana watches Mrs. Rogers, consumed wholly with pride and endless love. The dog places his head upon his mummy's lap, so pleased to have this cherished time together. Nana promises that she will take care of him, that she'll also guard and take care of Mrs. Rogers, from afar, as she always has. They'll wait, they'll stay. With that, the pup nuzzles mummy's hands, and Nana gets up and places a warm, loving touch on her granddaughter's shoulder, reassuring her. Same time tomorrow, she asks.
I took my spaceship to the moon bar, and there was nobody there. I took my spaceship to the moon bar, and there was nobody there. I brought some Pringles to the moon bar. I brought some Pringles to share. I brought some Pringles to the moon bar. And when I got there was nobody there to share. Why is there no one at the moon bar? It's my favorite place to be. Come with me to the moon bar. Come with me sometime next week. I took my spaceship to the moon bar, and there was nobody there. I took my spaceship to the moon bar, and there was nobody there. There are no rules at the moon bar, 'cause the moon bar is in space. Even smoke inside of the moon bar, but it's gone now. What a waste. I got some good memories got a place. It's in space. Let the drunk in. Let the drunk in. Let the drunk in. I'm in.
I don't want you to be my plasticine prince, not moulded, sculpted, or modified. I don't want to be your plasticine prince, with bits to shape and change applied. I don't want to be your plasticine prince, and follow suit with how folks mate. I don't want you to be my plasticine prince, just be yourself upon our date. I don't want you to be my plasticine prince and look the way the boys all look. I don't want to be your plasticine prince and take from you what others took. I don't want you to be my plasticine prince, to lead or follow. I don't want to be your plasticine prince, to work it out, spit or swallow. I don't want to be your plasticine prince, dressed in my best nor sat up straight. I don't want you to be my plasticine prince. You are not caught, you are not bait. I don't want you to be my plasticine prince, to offer what you think I need. I don't want to be your plasticine prince. I come so bare, without such greed. I don't want to be your plasticine prince, to shape or cut or trim or sculpt. I don't want you to be my plasticine prince. We are so much more than beaten pulp. I can't become the virgin queen, for far too many people have seen. They've seen me stood in unashamed nude. And I remember handsome dudes. And I did it for love. I tried it for love. And I felt something. And it is good to feel. I can't become one born again and rewind time to virgin then. I wouldn't want to put on robe and pretend it wasn't purest gold. And I did it for affection. I felt it on and off. And you know it sometimes felt great, and it is great to feel erotic. I can't deny a path well mapped, or that I am well and truly tapped. It got us by, you and I, lips on lips, guy on guy. And I did it for that feeling, and we felt so good together. And we did it for companionship, and for a while we rode side by side. I can't become one virgin queen. Far too many dudes have seen. Oh, come on, Bobby. Whatever happened? I'm sat here with tongue out. I'm fanning heat and heat on high. Turned it down and still left to simmer. So whatever happened to Bobby K? He got left back in the 70s, with firmest muscle, no saturated food. Must have been with abs like that. You're like a pin-up on my wall. Are a pin-up, pinned up boy. I pucker up in fantasy. So where'd you go, dear Bobby Kendall? Not even created, not a glint, not an idea, not in progress. It is 1971, and I'm a few decades from you. Bobby, did you know you are kind of folklore? Hunky, knockout, the fucking complete home run, the whole 9 yards, yet MIA. So where'd you go? To where'd you travel? Whatever happened to Bobby Kendall? Spunky, sightly, pruned and toned, libidinous me with DVD, fucking lecturous me with midnight film, then you leave me all alone and cold? So Bobby Kendall, where'd you go? Whatever happened to Bobby Kendall? Some secret never to be told? Some fun? Ha! Oh, you are just hotter left in 1971.
Sunshine drenched
and picket fence, placebo effect and typhoon tents, candy snacks and something sense, grisly slasher and suspense, jack-o'-lantern lined on porch, you lead the way, I hold the torch. Truck stop hangouts, mustard drizzle, you fry the goods, I'll watch them sizzle. Yosemite up mountain high, let's fuck the map, gone awry. National parks with national things, swooping eagle, beating wings. Pancakes, waffles, OJ poured, we buy whatever's on billboards. Down the highway, roof down speed, you light my roll, I'll smoke the weed. Stereotypes is all I can clutch, for all I know is our Americana. Coca-Cola on watered-down tap, musky scent of worn jockstrap, model mainstream starring him. You choose the lake and I will swim. Santa Monica, Miami, LA, somewhere with a sunset bay. Apple pie on sticky tongue, golden sand walked by the young. 501s, cig bud in hand, everything's bigger, everything's grand. All of this is what we can touch, for you are my Americana.
Other side of this part of our lives, things will never be the same again. But I can't wait till when we next meet and you tell me all the things you've come. I'm not a cage bird, I just know where I belong. So spread your wings, but don't be gone too long. Other side of this part of our lives. I'm not a cage bird, I just know where I belong. You spread your wings, just don't be gone too long. Goodbye.
He looked at me puppy-like, with eyes wide open, a mirror image that did not reflect him. He saw in my face as something he liked, but unfortunately, it wasn't me. He pulled on the boots and cut the long hair, replaced the fashion with my own. He flaunted the style and worked it so well, but forgot about me in the end. No one bites the hand that does the feeding. No one stabs the heart that does the bleeding. What is it with you, I thought as a boy, you are only just Adam but mine. Snuggled up tight to his mother's breast, and cuddled up to mine by the week's end. Going from one extreme and off to the other, never knowing which way to turn. Don't disown me, he screamed to the mirror, as it cackled and continued its taunt. This is not me, cried poor Adam, but curiosity consumed him whole. He sucked on the fruit of a dangerous love and kissed it and held it so tight. He went back to Mummy after each night, wanting to forget that it happened. It felt so good, buried within, but he knew that it really shouldn't. Adam opened his legs and spread on the bed, but he still knew it was so wrong. Don't bite my hand, I'm the victim. You are exhausting out your rage on me. It is a little confusing, and you are so deluded, but still you are just my Adam. He cocked his leg like a pissing dog, and the anxiety burned within. It felt so wrong, but made him scream, and tonight he will fight with his pillow. He'll do the extreme, from woman to man, and touch his guilt with his hand. He'll pull on it hard and fight back the feeling and hope that he is no longer Adam. He'll smear the mess across the dress of the fashion he's stolen from me. He's trying to be what he shouldn't be, but then again, that is just Adam. Months of anguish, pain in the chest, all wrapped up in Adam's dress. The one stolen from me, who does he want to be? Why, of course, I'm just fucking Adam. Sitting round dinner, confusion for main, slivered in doubt for dessert. Indigestion and pain, the swelling within, anxious and bloating was Adam. The hair's fading colour, the bottles of dye, all bleached with a colour and lie. Frustrated and worn, loved and torn, but not what was wanted by Adam. Hindsight's a bugger. It is not glittered with colours, and who does it hurt? Only I. A year passing by in the blink of an eye, but never forgotten by Adam. It is obvious that I cannot begin to fathom another's eyes. They see what I see, potentially, but how does it resonate? I know what I see, and I know what he saw, but how our eyes diverted cannot be ever understood. How did what he see make him feel? Did he feel zeal in the way I felt zeal for what to us individually mattered? Organ of sight, so masterfully created, but not unique. We who have eyes made of tissue. It is only what is witnessed that makes them unique. For my tissue peepers can be donated to another. So what did he use his eyes to see? The world around him, the beauty of my mother? But what of observation, of truly observing? Did that world around him get gazed at fully in depth? My father, what did your eyes see? How did that vision enlighten your soul? Of coastlines, of lanterns, of ships passing through, of sunsets, of dreamers, of the world passing by. From a view of the window, across the horizon, of beauty, of wonder, how did the world look up high? He held a camera to his eye, an optic companion, and what I watch, Father, is a lens from your eyes. From a view, Santa Monica, onto a Greek paradise. Oh, them eyes that you used, encased all of our lives. Your world surveillance. Just watching, just wondering, contemplating Mark's examination. And so it is obvious that I'll never truly understand your vision, your experience, your visual perception, rolled out on tape, your lens, your creation, just a little look inside at my Father's eyes.